Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch 2. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, a link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because we do have a lot to offer, including all of this Tears of the Kingdom-ness to get to full 100% completion eventually. Previously, on Tears of the Kingdom, we had gone through, like, all of the Lanayru region, all of this stuff, and all of Death Mountain, and collected all the Korok Seeds and Voice Memories that we needed to get. I just noticed my map completion's now at 91.93 out of 100%. I had everything set up and ready to go, except I did not set up my phone yet. I was just streaming a different game, and then I was setting up this segment of the stream. And then I didn't set up my phone. I now need to set up my phone. Zonai Power User, Zonai Researcher. Fantastic. There's that. I gotta remember to do this thing now. I'm not playing this game many more times after today, so I don't have many times to take advantage of it. Healing Recovery? That's actually very useful. Restore your health to full and temporarily increase your max hearts. That's actually fantastic. Now, navigation. We are over on Eventide Island, now that we've explored all this stuff and taken care of all this massive stuff. The plan for today is bottom half of Hyrule here. The Faron region, the Cluta region, and like Lake Hylia and stuff there. Will I get to Gerudo Town today? Maybe. Because I started the stream with something else, and then also started slightly late in general. I've already been live for... I've been live for an hour with something else. But I... Here, I know you can do this, like, right here, right? Yeah. I still can stream for plenty of time today. It's just a matter of me wanting to actually do that. So let's see. It is over here on the beach of Eventide Island. There was a memory here in Breath of the Wild, like, over that way. I don't remember what it said, though. So I also don't know if this is going to be anything important. How am I not standing on the right spot? Please. I don't feel like I need to zoom this in. Thank you.
100 years ago, Eventide Island was filled with monsters and impossible to safely approach. Link came along to protect me, but he suddenly covered his eyes the moment we landed. Fortunately, it seems all the monsters vanished with the calamity. Regardless, when I asked him what he was doing, he said the last time he was here, he had been stripped of all his possessions when he arrived. He could have mentioned that possibility before I set foot on the shore.
Link does talk, he just doesn't talk a lot, you know? Like, when you're talking to NPCs, you are, in this game, it is Link, like, speaking to people. So, I guess Link and Zelda came here between the events of Breath and Tears. And Link was like, oh god, no, I'm gonna get naked again. And I guess it didn't happen. Zelda was concerned that she would become naked. It would be kind of a problem for the both of them, I think. In the depths, there is really nothing around Eventide at all. There's stuff under Lurelin that we can get later. I think we will just teleport. Also, is there anything in the sky? While I'm here... Just to get this quickly out of the way, there was, like, one Sky Archipelago. Here, with 2 Korok Seeds. I may as well just get the 2 Korok Seeds. Where are you? Are you in the tree? You feel like a one that's in a tree. That would be in a tree. Yep. If we could, like... Here, I have a fun idea. Is there a shield that I don't care about? Not really. I was gonna attach it to a shield. Oh, that would be funny. Wait, a sword, though? Wait. I'm wasting everyone's time? Yes. There we go. Who needs the gloom sword? It glooms you anyway. We now need to get to the other side. I think I'll just teleport back. This is over this way. I think it's up there. That makes sense to me. Yep, I even see it. Let me grab the wall. Yay. Alright, well, done everything in the sky over here. What I would like to do very quickly is I'm actually going to go to Hitano Village and change my paraglider out. I've been using the Zelda one from the amiibo just to say that I used it, but I really want to switch back to what I actually want to use. Alright, we have plenty of things over here, right at the main entrance. Dog.
Lurelin Village was once a small fishing center, but apparently the rise in monsters has driven many of the villagers away from fishing. Now it hosts travelers, attracting them as a sort of resort with its beautiful scenery and delicious food. The village may have changed, but its people are some of the warmest I know. I feel a wonderful calm visiting here.
Yeah, this had a memory last time. Seems like everything is over here. The restaurant here.
I was amazed at the delicious food I was treated to by the fantastic cook here. It seems she traveled far and wide in Hyrule, gathering an incredible 228 recipes before getting married and settling down. I suggested she open a restaurant, and while she seemed to laugh at the idea, I saw quiet pride at the compliment.
Speaking of recipes, how do you check those again? Check recipe. Yeah, I don't think I got all of these. Do I want to get all of these to consider the game 100% complete? Because I think there actually is... Yeah, there's 200... It's a hint toward the fact that there's 228 recipes in the game. And I have... Oh. Wrong thing. I have registered 114 out of 228 recipes. Do I really want to... Do I really want to do that? I'll consider it. I didn't think about that until just now. Let me zoom in a bit more here. I also gotta want to make it daytime. This place is very lively during the day. Make it noon. Oh great, it's raining. Let's go gambling! Does this thing not have one in this game? Nope, the gambling shop had one in Breath of the Wild. The inn? The inn is new, maybe? Not in the inn. The goddess statue had one. Oh, here we go.
It It seems they turned an abandoned ship hull into a house, even using palm trees to hold the ship in place. It has become something of a local landmark, as well as a place for guests to stay. Considering its size, it really does make sense they would use it as an inn.
Got a statue? Yep.
The goddess statue in Lurelin village is now worshipped as the guardian of the ocean. I believe it used to be thought of as the guardian of fishing, but it seems that as the number of fishers shrank here, the role of the goddess statue has changed along with the village itself. Not everyone can adapt to the changes that life brings. There is much we can learn from the people of this village.
I apparently have never picked up a boat oar in Tears of the Kingdom. I have acquired a new weapon, like 300 hours in. Made for paddling boats, but it was made sturdy enough to fight strong currents. Maybe it's useful for self-defense at a pinch. I mean, doesn't have any other special properties. It's a two-handed weapon. Here. You know what? Let's make use out of this. Let's turn it into a scythe. Wrong button. I now have turned the boat oar into a scythe. And honestly, that's pretty good. ₹5. The bay over here by the fishing, or like the water game, whatever. The speedboat game, there's something over there.
When the head of Lurelin village asked me how he might raise awareness about his village, I immediately thought of this place. Corne Beach has such long stretches of sand, and it's free of coral reefs. I thought perhaps some sort of playground that incorporates the ocean would be a wonderful addition. But no, it really is an outlandish idea. I couldn't even bring myself to suggest it.
They built it without her anyway. At the point of the geoglyph where the bokoblins hang out. There's a chest here. Star fragment. Huh.
Cape Cressia was once known as the Demon King's Claw, and many villagers feared this place. But the name has fallen out of use as time has passed. I myself have walked the length of this area, and I didn't feel anything particularly evil about it. Probably another reason the name is largely unused today. I wonder where the name originated from.
It's talked about in Breath of the Wild. Is that Zelda over there? I can't tell. But in Breath of the Wild, there's a memory here talking about the Demon King's Claw, and I'm like, oh wait, no, there's a Korok seed here too. What? It wasn't showing up on top of the, on top of the memory. I almost just left. Probably on top of the tree. Yep. Yeah. Of course you're deciding to rain the moment I'm trying to climb. Of course you're deciding to rain the moment I'm trying to climb. But it's called that because there's the memory geoglyph in here is the geoglyph where you watch Sonya get fucking punched in the back and die instantly. It'd be really cool if it was not raining right now. At least there's a fun rainbow. Look at that. Me and my little bird friend watching the rainbow together. Can I get up here, please? Oh my fucking god. There. The top of the tree. I'm gonna try and get like a better rainbow picture. Something like that, who knows? Is this TLoZ on top or down below? I think they are down here. I've been here before, but not directly in this area. Okay. Explode. Oh, that's one more TLoZ off the list. Where's that bloopy going to? Like, I know I've been in a cave over here. I think it's like, yeah, it's this over here. I guess I just found it without the help of the bloopy. Yeah, it's literally this. How did I manage to find the cave without finding the TLoZ? I do not know. The 2 Korok seeds I'm missing are closer to the tower. I think I'll just abandon the stuff there and head to the tower. On top of this hill here. And this way. What a challenge! Yoink. And then slightly down this direction. Facing the right way. No, this way. Slightly down this way. It's probably on this tree. Dead tree here. We love hiding Koroks on top of dead trees. Alright, then that's all that. Then we have everything around the heart pond. I think it should be, like, down here. Yep. Don't want this thing getting too far out of my sight. Nice. Now where's the stone? Over here. Is it just the one stone, or is there 2? It's just one. It felt like a puzzle where I might need 2. Thing up here? It sure is. I actually think I had a thumbnail up here once.
There was a time when Tuft Mountain was famous for binding 2 people's destinies together. However, that legacy seems to have been forgotten as time passed.
No.
Standing here, taking in the magnificent scenery, I feel all my worries melting away, like how a setting sun slowly melts into the horizon.
I know this was for a side quest. which I also think I may have used as a thumbnail, but there was a person who wanted me to, like, take a picture of, like, the sunrise or sunset or whatever in this area. Where the hell's the damn heart?
I have heard stories about a heart-shaped pond, known as the Lover's Pond. I am almost certain it wasn't here before. Although, this place was once thought of as the wish-making mountain, and I hear many people would visit. Perhaps all their wishes manifested as the pond. Some may laugh at this idea, but I think I like it.
I felt like she had something to say about this in Breath of the Wild, so I don't know why she's saying it wasn't here before. And we have all the way at the bottom of the mountain, on the opposite side, there's a traveling Korok, and God, I hope it's not one of those where I have to go to Eventide again. There was a Korok seed, I think when we were first going to Eventide, I had to bring a Korok all the way to Eventide Island. I think this one might be, like, somewhere over in Lurelin. And straight down this way. No, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. You landed right next to where you needed to. He needs to reach his friend. Oh no, he's facing this way. Okay, it's just across the beach, which is actually the direction I'm going. We love conveniently placed Koroks. Until it doesn't go the right way. Thank you. Is it up here? Oh yes, I don't know how I missed this one. That's rude. Actually, I should have just taken the flying machine over there. Hold on. No way I'm doing this while it's raining. Went a little bit too low. Come on, dude. Link, please. Now I need to get back over there. Please be enough height in the rain. We love Tears of the Kingdom despawning zones, where I'm like 2 feet away from the thing and it despawns. That's so nice of you. Alright, where is this guy?
Guidance
On the path.
activating. Proceed a short distance northeast.
I didn't even have to get back
Proceed
up
a
here.
short distance east.
He's just right here.
Proceed east and down. You have reached your destination. Guidance deactivating.
Let me talk to you, please. Yeah, and that one's back toward the beach. I had a feeling. So cool. Your friend's here. Yeah, drop it off right here, why don't you? Gotta fly across this construct-filled place. because there is a Korok seed on the opposite side. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, I even see it. I'm taking precaution here. There we go. And now we start heading up into the actual Farron region. Actually, you know what? What I should actually do, since we did the Lurlin stuff, like, I'm not going back there. It's just like... Oh, there's a schematic there that I never found. That's interesting. I don't know how that happened. I think it's just right here. Yeah, did I just, like... I came here. I must have. I just never got... Because, like, each one of these areas has a schematic, and I just never got the schematic for this area. I don't know how I managed to do that. Yeah, it's right here. I walked over here. I didn't walk over here. That's embarrassing. Well, here's new content. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was processed. My task here was to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold on a moment. I have confirmed that there is a skimmerstone you have not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. Skimmerstone. Dirigible. New autobuild design has been registered with autobuild. It's just a flying platform. I have plenty of those. Also, prepare the parts required via autobuild. That seems very, like, much. The secret banana horde. Anything else up here? Just this? There's crystallized charges up here. Sure. I'll gladly take all of these. Typically those lead you to a chest, so I was expecting a chest, but they were just like crystallized charges there. Alright. I think that might be the last one that I was missing, because it might have just been that one. That platform does have its uses. How much zonite is it to craft? Because you're never going to have those materials normally. It's 21 zonite. Meanwhile, there's a Yiga schematic, which I think I have in here. Not quite. I mean, there's this thing for, like, going up, and there's this thing for going straight. I mean, I think I actually crafted that one. I don't remember. But there was a Yiga schematic for a flying platform, which was just a floating stone with a rocket on it, which is, like, much more resource efficient. It doesn't send you infinitely high, though. Are you just in the middle?
I'm willing to bet all my bananas that the magnificent one is somewhere down here. The gloom is so thick, like a red, oozy soup. But it's too thick for even the Yiga clan to avoid it while searching. Wasn't there something one of my spies said about Sundelions and the gloom? I'll need to look into that.
You use Sundelions to create gloom-resistant meals, so you can heal the gloom. There's also one thing this way. I'm going the right way? Yes, I am. I'll just glide there. I'm too lazy. I didn't mean to get a rocket, but I guess I'm attaching a rocket. Give me a different one. It's literally just right down here. You don't need to make a flying machine for this. I don't remember this. This is underneath Lover's Pond, right? Yeah. Just the observation deck I didn't remember. I did remember this, though. The 2 Poe souls on top of the heart that I will now steal.
The notebook says this is where people wished for matchmaking, or something. Ugh. Well, in that case, I wish to meet the Demon King. Maybe there's a trick to it. I wish to meet the Demon King. I wish to meet the Demon King. I wish to meet the Demon King.
Oh, Kohga, you're so silly. There is a Ferox this way. Moving like this with the particle effects going toward me is like I'm in space. Let me equip one of these. You there. That's rude. Wait. Get back on top of you. Or never mind. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. This is not doing a lot. I have it here to specifically mine rocks. What are you targeting, Link? Really? Ah, he's flopping! It really is. Always has been. Nice launch. Now I can do some of this. Flip! Flip! This one's putting up a fight. Come on, Master Sword, just get the last hit. And that one really did put up a fight. Yoink all this. Just a standard old Hinox. Hit you with my boat ore scythe. Which I sadly broke. I liked my boat ore scythe. I don't think I've ever flurry rushed a Hinox before. Not that I can remember. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, goodbye. That was a complete accident. Well, yoink. The Spirit Temple definitely has something, as you can see. That's like the only other thing in this area. And then what's up here? This is all this area, which I still need to do plenty of in the overworld. I feel like while I'm down here, I may as well just say screw it, so we just don't have to come back here. So, let's do it, I think. God, look at all that stuff. Oh, I just activated the moment I get here.
Turns out if I stare at Zonai letters long enough, I can learn to read them. It also turns out someone named Minaru wrote this notebook I found. They were apparently the last Zonai to manage this place. Anyway, I came here looking for prototype constructs, not a big owl statue. And that isn't a construct, right?
That's actually very interesting lore of the fact that whatever Master Kohga is using to go around here is or to like navigate this area was all written by Minaru. Can't I buy really fun stuff over here? Yeah, I can buy all these Zonite items. Oh yeah, it requires Zonite to use them. And that's for the ancient stuff. Hello, you.
Well then.
You've reclaimed the Master Sword. These are glad tidings. The Demon King is surely building his power somewhere in the world even now. You hold the Sword of Hope, which Zelda left to you. The time of the final reckoning is close at hand. Etc. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but the... Here, all this is, like, up here, right? Yeah, we'll just go back up. The Minaru amiibo that was announced alongside the Tears of the Kingdom Sage amiibos is not out yet. I have a feeling it's going to release alongside Age of Imprisonment. But the data for the amiibo actually is in the game already. It doesn't show up on like the Zelda Notes app when you scan amiibos, but the data for the amiibo is in the game already. It's over here. And if you do have like a hacked NFC chip or whatever, you can in fact get the Minaru paraglider fabric if you choose to want that. Surprisingly, at work, we do have a really good amount of the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo still in stock. Like, they've been selling out, and we've gotten, like, 3 or 4 more shipments of those in. I'm still not buying them, and the week that I'm streaming this, I took off of work for hanging out with friends purposes. But if I go back soon, which this would have already happened by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm genuinely tempted to just bring my Switch 2 with me to work, and then just scan the amiibo through the box. Genuinely. Here, let's do this. And then get you. I hit that guy's foot hard enough till he explodes. And then we have a Hinox. What is this? This platform is here. So it's like somewhere over here. I'll just still take this over. I see you. You're sitting in the gloom. Goodbye. Explode. Oh, giant boomerang. We love giant boomerang. I need to attach some more things to some more things. I almost kind of want to go to the floating coliseum just to break a bunch of weapons so I can pick up more weapons, but oh well. That is everything here. There is a Kohga memory underneath the Highland Stable. Should I just go get that one too? That's literally the only other thing in the area, and then the entire right side of the map is clear. So I think we'll just grab that really quick. That's right, I had this marked off because there's a Lionel over here, isn't there? I remember marking off different Lionels so I could get Lionel materials every blood moon. Alright, come here, you. I guess I'll fight you while I'm here. Ow. Alright, let's get out of the gloom, please. Alright, if you want to stop for Tulin. I always take damage to that. Oh, I got on his back on accident. We take those. You want to know something that you may or may not have known? If you get on the back of a Lionel, it does not consume durability of your weapons for some reason. Goodbye. I absolutely love that bow. The Royal Claymore I do not think I need in particularly. Still have a lot of one-handed weapons. I need more two-handed things. Let me take that. Alright, where was I going? Somewhere the hell over here? Just another Yiga clan base of operations. Which I will... Did I have a rocket? I did. Ah! Okay, it didn't let me glide. Well, I'm over here now. I think it's over toward the book. Yeah! Right? No. Ow. Where are we looking? Okay, it is over there. Oh, free stuff. I love free stuff.
Monsters in Gloom don't seem to like the water in the depths, making lakes the perfect place for bases. We've already got a perfect site up and running, and the Yiga are making progress using Zonai devices. They're turning out one schematic after another. Ha ha ha! But also, I should really get to work on Mecha Kohga 5000 Deluxe.
Get out of here, dude. Alright, now that is everything down here in the depths. We have this massive area cleared out, but then I'm taking a look at everything I still have on the left side, and there's a lot of things Master Kohga has to say in the Gerudo region. Which is very interesting. We'll get there eventually. Back in the overworld, though, we have... I think we'll just start at the stable here and then go from there.